Jasmine Pineda should appear on 90 Day, The Single Life Season 5, she's friend-zoned baby daddy Matt Brownie's. 90 Day, The Last Resort star Jasmine Pineda needs to star in more spin-offs, including 90 Day, The Single Life Season 5, now that Gino Palazzolo is out of her life. Gino and Jasmine began their 90-day fiancé journey with Before the 90 Days Season 5 in 2021. 5 years on a reality TV show has exposed every bit and piece of Jasmine and Gino's lives on camera, with fans knowing exactly when the couple's relationship went south. Jasmine did come to the US from Panama and married Gino, but the marriage was short-lived, just like their feelings for each other. Jasmine found a friend and a confidant in Matt Brownie's. He later became Jasmine's baby daddy. However, Jasmine claims she has no romantic feelings towards him, which further complicates her situation with Gino. There's a lot more behind-the-scenes drama that the show's timeline is yet to reveal, but Jasmine has hinted at The Last Resort Season 2 being the end of her reality TV career. Gino had become a different person when Jasmine moved to the US, or perhaps he was just hiding his true nature until Jasmine got to spend more time with him as his wife. Gino did not acknowledge that their marriage was falling apart because of him showing a lack of intimacy. He claimed he wanted to include a clause in their open marriage agreement for Jasmine not to fight with him for 3 months. Gino was using intimacy as a tool of control. Jasmine knew exactly what Gino was doing when she accused him of using manipulative psychology. Jasmine didn't like that he was trying to condition her. If he gave her something, he expected Jasmine to act a certain way. Jasmine understood his game early on, that this kind of strategy is used to train dogs. Jasmine wanted Gino to see her as his wife and not to think of himself as God. At the time when Jasmine was pushing Gino to put the $1,200 entry fee into her beauty pageant fees, Jasmine was called ungrateful by fans, and Gino was slammed for spoiling her rotten. It's interesting to see how the tables have turned now. In March 2025, Jasmine exposed several secrets about Gino because she felt he was spreading lies about her online. Jasmine claimed that Gino was delaying her green card application because it meant that he was getting paid twice as much for her part of the job. As per Jasmine, he was not even sharing a dime with her. He used to tell her, "Jasmine, if you love me, let me handle all of it, right?" Jasmine claimed Gino told her that he wouldn't apply for her green card or her kid's visa if you don't do as I say. Jasmine claims that having her in America was like Gino winning a lottery ticket. A free immigrant to make you money, Jasmine alleged. The money that Gino was sending back home when she was in Panama was her own cameo earnings. According to Jasmine, she needed an American bank account while being in Panama to get the cameo money, and Gino offered to let her use his. She told the lie about the money after Gino faced criticism for their first season. While responding to Jasmine's accusations, Gino insists the truth will be out once his contract expires. However, it looks like Gino is going to be cast in more shows after The Last Resort is over. In August 2024, Gino was caught filming 90 Day, The Single Life with a mystery brunette in Las Vegas. In her final post about Gino, via 90 Day Fiancé_Alexa, Jasmine claimed that she was not the one filming Single Life as people were stating. However, Jasmine was spotted filming with Gino and an unidentified woman in October 2024. It's likely Jasmine's a special appearance in his storyline. Jasmine keeps telling fans through her social media updates that she and Matt do not live together. While she brags about how Matt is better than Gino and even gives examples, such as how Matt rushed to her help when she needed help with dental surgery recently, whereas Gino couldn't even drive her 5 minutes away when she had moved 2,300 miles away for him. Jasmine appreciates Matt's presence in her life, but she seems to consider him her friend. Although he is her baby daddy, Jasmine probably doesn't envision a future with Matt. Jasmine has already had 2 failed marriages and might know reasons why Matt can never become her husband number 3. Jasmine could think she's better off single, but fans will always want Jasmine to be with someone who shows her commitment without using it as a means to control her. Gino repeatedly displayed a complete lack of interest in Jasmine, and it drove Jasmine to be depressed and unstable. Gino is not a scapegoat, and Jasmine has been repeatedly rejected by her partner instead of Gino learning to accept his mistake. Jasmine repeatedly mentioned that Gino had developed an addiction to adult content that made him unable to be intimate with her. However, Gino kept on denying the claims. He always blamed Jasmine for his problem and made it look like he had lost attraction to her because Jasmine constantly fought with him and emasculated him in worse ways than she was doing on the camera. Jasmine called Gino out about exactly what the problem was, and Gino blamed it on her screaming instead of trying to listen to his wife and consider what she was saying. Gino's own family members, his cousin Dana and Dana's wife Michelle, are on Jasmine's side because they have watched her suffer. She considers them her family now, but what Jasmine also needs is a loving partner. Gino had repeatedly done things to make Jasmine angry and stayed calm himself on camera, but when Jasmine started exposing his true colors, fans knew that perhaps 90 Day, the last resort star Jasmine's meltdowns were valid and not as off-putting as Gino made them look. A fresh, new spin-off gives Jasmine a chance to redeem herself. If there's one thing TLC fans can count on, it's that Jasmine Pineda brings the drama, the tears, the chaos, and the ratings. With her signature fiery personality, iconic meltdowns, and tearful declarations of love, Jasmine has become one of 90 Day Fiancé's most talked-about cast members. But now that her tumultuous relationship with Gino Palazzolo has reached its dramatic conclusion, and yes, we're still recovering from the last tell-all, the question is, what's next for Jasmine? The answer? 90 Day, The Single Life Season 5. And not just as another hopeful romantic, Jasmine's arc would be pure gold. Here's why she needs to be on our screens again, solo this time, living her best, and possibly most unhinged, single life. 1. She's the epitome of reality TV gold. Let's be real. You can't teach what Jasmine brings to the screen. The dramatic facial expressions. The emotional outbursts. The way she can go from crying to seductively flipping her hair in a matter of seconds. She's unpredictable in the best way. Every franchise needs someone who can carry a scene alone, and Jasmine doesn't just carry them, she sets them on fire. Imagine her navigating dating apps, ghosting dates mid-dinner, or showing up to a casual coffee meetup in full glam. We would live for it. Ah yes, Matt Brownies, the baby daddy turned friend-zoned bestie. Viewers got a taste of Matt during Jasmine's chaotic happily ever after stint, but what we didn't expect was the curveball of her choosing to co-parent platonically, despite the romantic